start sacrificing our bodies out there a little bit, and the results speak for themselves. Man, wow, I did not expect that question, but yeah, no, it definitely kind of brings that nostalgia feeling of what happened, but I think that's the beauty of life. We get the chance to redeem ourselves and come back to places that I feel a little uncomfortable, and his spirit was definitely in the building tonight, and just grateful we get a chance to do this as a squad where we prove to ourselves and to everybody that's watching us that we're a squad to be reckoned with when we're playing the way we play tonight and clicking on all cylinders. But I think now, as we look forward, I think some of the advice that I'll probably get from him is just putting a full, complete game together, and just not necessarily about the results. It's about the preparation and what goes into it night to night, and not getting too high and not getting too low, and just staying the course.
Why were you guys able to, flip the switch? The first half, obviously, wasn't good. Secondly, going into the tunnel, like you had a couple words with the fans, and that's where you had to.
East Coast basketball at its finest. People just yelling random shit from the crowd. Want a reaction, they got one. I think I tapped the wrong person, so I apologize to the random guy that I tapped. He looked at me with a big surprise on his face, a surprising look on his face. So I didn't mean to tap him, but somebody said something. I was just fed up with our performance, and I've dealt with kind of this East Coast type of attitude in games since I was 7, 8 years old. So I've been in the trenches, as they would say, growing up, playing in different boroughs, being a Jersey kid, not getting respect from New York basketball until I just stopped giving a F about what their opinion was, and I just started repping the best way I knew how. So it's just always a mutual respect across the basketball culture out here. I fall in line with a lot of great guards that have come from the New York City area, New Jersey area, tri-state area. So just want to put on a good show. I know my Uncle Rod was in the building tonight, sitting courtside. It just means a lot to me when I could rep from where I'm from, which is my family comes from Mitchell Projects in the Bronx, New York, and we moved out to New Jersey. But I spent dang near every weekend here in New York City trying to prove myself day after day on the playgrounds, Gaucho's Gym, against Riverside Hawks, against Kips Bay, against all the New York guys that are in my generation. So just feel like I'm leading it the right way. Man, I just need to let loose some of that energy, honestly, because we were in a hole throughout most of the game, and I just kept telling our guys that this is our game, and when you believe in that mantra, good things can either go your way or just you can live with just putting your imprint on the game, So we knew we could play better, and waving to the crowd was just like, hey, we'll see you guys next year. I feel like we collaborate a lot in small conversations throughout the game, and we've been able to grow with one another. This year more than the other years, just towards the end of the season, because we know how much this matters to us and to other guys, of course. But the other guys are looking to us for either inspiration, motivation, or just telling them positive things. And we don't want to let our frustration show on our faces at all, or show on our body language. And sometimes it's inevitable, right? In emotion in the moment. But with him specifically, we were born to play this game at a very high level. He's seen so many things in this league. I have as well. He has a few years on me in terms of his experiences. So I really lean in on him, and then he just knows I'm a killer alongside him. So he could be hard on me, and he could say, almost anything he wants in the heat of the moment. But we just know we could demand excellence out of one another, and we just want to have that energy carry on to the rest of the group. So we're finding our balance right now, finding our groove. And when we do, we can climb out of holes, like this, but we don't want to necessarily be in situations like this. Of course. Of course. I really don't give an explanation. You guys know me. I'm like, I throw darts in the air and just wait for people to assume whatever they want. They're like, am I lying? Yeah. It's like, what could he possibly be talking about? Is he talking about this? So, we have our own. Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, the sarcasm, right? Yeah. But K handles it a certain type of way. And, I think one of the funniest things that I see out there, probably from Knicks fans, is just like, me and K are perfect for each other because of the way we respond on social sometimes. But I think it's all in good fun, and they had a good chance of getting us, back in free agency, but we just felt like we wanted to build here and just make our mark on this franchise. And, I don't think we regret our decision. And we just want to live with really leaning on each other and making sure this is successful for us. Oh, thank you. Man, that's a loaded question. So I'm not trying to sit up here and spew out the reasons why I felt like I deserved to be on the top 75. I think I'll wait for that, once my career is over. And, maybe on the 100th anniversary, I could be on that team. You don't know unless they expand the group. But I'm grateful for everybody in our basketball culture recognizing some of the greatest players to play our game. And if I'm up there with some of those guys, I don't take it for granted. There's a lot of lonely nights in the gym, a lot of sacrifices of time, being away from my family, being away from friends, not having the ideal childhood that everybody else has had, sort of say, being a college dropout from Duke, and just not being able to, live what they say a normal life, which you get a 9 to 5 and you pour into your passion. So this right here is a special game, and it's rewarded a lot of people. So if I could etch my name or, be up there with some of the greats, I feel like I'm leaving the legacy I want to leave. And it's just a lot of hard work that goes into it. So I'm grateful for that honor. We're going to let the girl? We're going to let the woman go? We're going to let the woman go? Okay, cool. All right.
Very confident you How frustrating was it that you weren't on that 75?
I think I'll leave it to the conspiracy theories. I think I was on the list, but I guess I'm not. So, hey, like I said, maybe I'll just wait 10 years, 20 years from now, hopefully with a few championships under my belt and talking with you guys on the court when we raise a few banners here in New Jersey or Brooklyn. Same thing. And, that's what it's about. It's not necessarily about proving to anybody why I deserve to be on that list. I know that I have a lot more work to do in this league, and I just want to leave it there. So just let my game speak for itself. I love being skilled, but by the time I leave and retire, I want to be known as a winner and a championship winner of a few of those things, and doing it with a great group of guys, great organization, that believe in me and believe in my talents, and the rest will be written by itself. Appreciate it.